Welcome to the Sold Too Early Sports Card Podcast. The rumors are true. I trade up challenge to this house. That's Kai. I'm DTT, down to trade. Welcome back to the podcast. Kai, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I know you've had a long week, so we're kind of just going off the rip here.
Dude, moving is incredibly stressful. Happy that it's almost done. My background looks like a war zone right now. And this is like 70% set up. Like most of the things are away. The office is nice. The house is coming along. I am so horribly beat. I'm going to say something bad today. I don't know what just yet. I'm not saying that I want to, but I am overtired already, and I just want to go to bed, and it's 5 o'clock.
Yeah, I think I told this to you on like our group chat or something a couple of days ago, but at some point we're gonna have to get an episode where you're solely in the beanbag with like a portable mic.
Dude, I love that beanbag chair. I really do. If we get 500 likes in the first 4 minutes of this episode being live,
Yeah, we're not doing it.
yeah, that's not happening. No, but beanbag chair is comfy as fuck. I'm definitely happy I brought that and kept it. The new thing is those piece of shit displays I have. I have to get new ones of. So what I usually had in the past was jerseys hanging behind me. I have a lot of game worn stuff. I really enjoy it. If I'm going to PC anything, cards are cool. However, game worn jerseys are generally a lot cheaper, and I just personally like them a lot more. So, in my old background, as everyone saw for the first 120 episodes of this podcast, give or take, I had two large frame jerseys behind me. It was Jurickson Profar, like that dirty Padres jersey. It was awesome, and Brett Gardner. I was like, hey, I have room on a wall that you can't unfortunately see. Maybe I'll take a picture of it when it's set up in an episode or two, whatever. I was like, oh, I want to hang like 7 or 8 jerseys up here. I can do the math. Like, this looks good. The frames look like shit because they're very tiny. So I'm going to have to replace them by slightly larger ones. So the ones behind me, too large. Those are too small. I need a Goldilocks effect where this one is just right.
Yeah, we were clowning you for that, I think, the other day.
Yeah, that's fair, because otherwise I would have just made it look like shit and I would not have been happy. But yeah, it is what it is. The joys of Amazon. I think we've probably gotten like 12 to 14 packages delivered like every other day over the last like week and a half. So it's been fun.
I'm sure your new mailman loves you.
You know what? Amazon doesn't really deliver mail, and I'm going to really try not to get my address out to the house because I don't want to get doxxed.
You don't want to get doxxed, yeah.
Yeah. That doesn't sound very fun. And also, like, I have a P.O. box. That's what that's for. So send your hate mail to that, not my address, please.
So are you close enough to where it's like the same city?
Dude, I'm 2 miles away from my apartment.
That makes sense.
I'm like 20 minutes from my parents. Casey, my wife, is like 25, 30 from her parents. Like, nothing's changed.
We're getting some hints here on the address. We can start doxing you.
No, yeah. Just dox all of Freehold, New Jersey. Just make it disappear.
Oh, we got the city.
Yeah. But anyway, card news wise, I was out of commission. Like, it's fine. It is what it is. I heard some very positive things about the West Coast Card Show, though, over the weekend. First off, I don't know if people convince their wives or girlfriends or lovers, whatever. Valentine's Day for a show is fucking brutal, man. That's a tough sell.
Yeah, that was I wonder if they even like realized that when they planned the show out. I don't know.
I mean, they're card collectors. No, they didn't.
Yeah.
Listen, Dallas does their show on 4th of July. I am dreading that. That's the second year in a row that's happening. I'm going. I don't want to, but I am.
Yeah. It's just so surprising they don't like just move it a week for these like holidays. It just seems so obvious.
Well, you gotta think about it too. The week before was the Super Bowl, which would have been terrible.
Fair, yeah.
And the weekend after, I don't know. I mean, the Ontario might not have had that time free. Like, I get it happens. At this point now, we've seen a card show cycle begin to form. Like, we have a general idea on when shows are going to happen. And obviously, every now and again, you have movers and shakers like Zion who create a show. that's worth traveling to, obviously, and that changes the flow of things. But Chicago does 2 shows a year in March and November, and Dallas does 6 shows a year. January, March, May, July, September, November. Nashville does their shows in February and November, let's say. Like, Culture Collision does theirs in January and like September.
Not for
Whenever
long,
the second
but
shows
yeah.
of the year. Yeah, like the point. Well, yeah, we had that conversation. But like, as you do sports cards, either more full time or like travel more or have that ability to do, more things, you kind of figure out the ebb and flow of things. I don't even know of any major card shows happening now between here and Dallas in a month, which is great. This is perfect timing for me to like take a load off after, it being a very busy time. And I've already said this multiple times to you and everyone else as well. Like, my start of the year really is May. Like, I'm not expecting to do like too much, and quote unquote me not doing too much is still having like a couple $1,000s just in cards on my desk randomly, like of mail since I moved. But I'm not doing the same level of things anyway from a year or 2 years ago until the house gets settled, other things get settled for that, and then I'm able to build up my cash flow again. Because let's not forget, all of last year as well, I was doing wedding stuff, honeymoon shit, and I sold off basically my entire collection before the National.
Yeah, and your app.
Yeah, dude. I'm cooked when I fucking completely just forgot about Speedy there as well. That has been a financial sinkhole because, developing things takes money. And no, I've not made back all the money yet.
You're telling me you haven't made like 500 grand off that yet?
God, I fucking hope so. I've been offered 6 figures for it, but there's no reason to sell it right now because I've put in too much time and that's not enough money. But yeah, it's almost like other priorities, dude, are more important than trading cards sometimes. I still enjoy it and I love it and I'm good at what I do and I will build back before the National. But it's almost like I need some time. And if I say May, that means that I may be ready.
Yeah, I'm already just like thinking towards the National. That's going to be a long week.
Dude, it is so exciting. Like knowing that we're settled in, knowing that how much you want to talk about the National? Because I know we have way more time to do this, but like, do I get into like details about it or no?
I don't care. We can briefly.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
So we have a booth this year. Super exciting. It's going to be Kai, Mikey, and I. Mikey's cards, Kai, that guy, and this schmuck. The worst configuration of it for us, quote unquote, the worst, is you having 3 showcases, Mikey having 3 or 4 showcases, and me having 3 or 4 showcases. Best case is 2 of us have 4 showcases, just based on table size, and 1 person has 3. How terrible, right?
Yeah. No, I mean, just thinking back like a couple of years, like we probably all would have killed to have, 1 showcase a few years ago.
I paid $5,000 for 2 showcases last year. Let's not forget that.
Yeah. So it's like, especially because we'll have like I'm assuming it's like 1 booth, right? Like that's why
full booth
we'll have our own little area too. It's gonna be kind of nice.
So that is the one thing that we'll figure out offline, like in between now and the National, is I fly in on the Tuesday before the show starts. So I have like sick. Okay. So what we honestly should do is like go to Walmart and buy a cheap ass table and like supplies, like drop like $200 on this and have like a cheap table, fucking snacks, a cooler, whatever else.
I mean, we can honestly probably like, what's it called? The app.
Kind of like Instacart or whatever.
Yeah, you can probably get Instacart to my hotel because mine's like connected.
Oh, you're staying at the Lowe's or Hyatt?
One to the left of it.
Oh, nice. So you're staying at the Regency then?
Sure, the Hyatt, I think.
Yeah, Regency Hyatt. Yeah.
So like, we could honestly just order everything there and walk it over.
Dude, that'd be so fucking. I didn't realize you were.
We don't have to like Uber whatever to the Walmart and back.
I mean, that works too. That's a great thing to hear because my hotel is 2 miles away. I don't think any of us are staying together actually because
no, not really. I don't think.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, I'm not surprised, but it's kind of crazy how the hotel stuff went like that early.
So I've done this now 2 nationals in a row. I'm going to do it a third time. I have booked my hotel for the national at the national.
I'm gonna have to do that this year too. Like, there's no way.
Like, you think I'm kidding when I say this. So last time the show was happening in Chicago, when it was like, 120 degrees, which seems to be a trend with sports cards. By the way, funniest thing, my favorite pickup from the national in Chicago in 2023, because it was so hot and disgusting, was our friend Andy, part of the course cards, bought
I know.
portable, he bought portable fans, like USB charged portable
Yeah.
fans. It was amazing. It was the best like $20 I ever spent in my entire life. They gave him like $50 for it. He made a killing. In
Yeah.
fact, maybe that's something we do.
Yeah, honestly, we can get whatever. We'll have a nice setup. I'm pretty sure like we could leave some of the stuff there. I don't think anyone's gonna steal it, right? Or no? I don't know what we're gonna get, but
I mean, I would not like.
we could leave the table, right?
I don't know, man.
Someone's gonna steal a folding table.
Listen. You know what? It wouldn't shock me. Listen, when people go to Dallas, they steal like tables and chairs and everything. It would
Fair.
not shock me if some 12-year-old twerp was like trade up challenge and just stole a table to start.
Fair enough. Yeah, we'll figure it out. It's gonna be
I'm
a nice
not-
setup regardless, though.
Like, I'm already, dude, I'm so looking forward to it. And it really is 6 months away and 5.5 months away, which is not, it's a long enough time where like, why even think about this? But also like the sports card industry moves at such a pace that I already know what's going to happen. It's just, do I have the resources available to play the game? Like,
Yeah.
I already know quarterbacks are going to be hot at the show. I already know that I assume the quarterbacks people are going to buy are going to be like Michael Penix, Drake May, maybe Caleb. Jane Daniels is going to be too hot. At this point now, if you've not bought Jane Daniels stuff, you kind of missed the boat a smidge. You might have some lead up, but like, I think that could easily drop 20% too, on top of also going up 40. Like, he's a little too unsure. I like to look at those second tier of guys. Like, I'm a big fan of buying like T-Law for cheap. I still stand behind guys like Burrow, who I think might be.
Waiting for one guy.
Well, you're gonna say Bryce. You're expecting me to say Bryce Young. I just don't think he's good. We've had that conversation.
Yeah.
However, I will agree with what I've been told by multiple people, which is it doesn't matter what I fucking think. We know it's gonna go up because people are stupid. I also really like CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
I'm ready to start buying quarterback stuff and waiting a couple months. Do I have the money free right now? Not so much. But you know what? If I see anything cheap on eBay auction or Discord or like the right kind of sale or trade makes sense for me, hell yeah. Kai, I bought some Anthony Richardson cards. How long do those last?
Then I bought them.
That you bought off me. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's
Yeah.
when you start to look at this as a business, you really can kind of get 2 sports cycles ahead. And it's not that hard per se. It's more about like, can you go 5 degrees to the left? Do I love the fact that I have like a boom on my desk? Not
Yeah,
really.
you do.
I don't really like this card is expensive, and I guess it's somewhat rare. It's a pop 5, which is kind of wild, but like it's not cool. I will make money on it. I'll make a couple $100. I paid $10.50 for it. It comps at 14, so I'll get 13 from someone. But like, is this cool? No, not really. But it's expensive. I would call that an expensive card.
Yeah, I mean, I think looking 6 months ahead, I'm fully expecting this to like be all 3 of our best shows ever, probably. I would
I
hope.
think going into it, knowing what we do now, the only thing that will limit me is funds available. Which, if that's what it is, maybe I only sell 25K worth of stuff as opposed to 250K. But like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
my expenses are already covered, so it doesn't matter anymore. I'm free rolling the show.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's gonna be interesting because I don't know. Do you have what 2 showcases last year? I think, right?
I had 2 showcases and I still made money.
And then I don't know if Mikey's ever set up even one showcase of the National. Has he? I think he's always walked it, right?
Yeah, Mikey setting up with us is interesting. I mean, I get why he is. This is the show to be set up at,
Yeah.
but also not for nothing. It's not he's setting up with strangers. Like, he could easily walk around for 3 hours and
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm
starts
saying. I think
with
we all three of us are like going into this with like the most optimal setup we've ever had going into a national.
Well, that's the thing too, Kai, is like because the national space was acquired through Sold Too Early, we'll be set up together indefinitely as long as we're both in cards and have room for people we like.
Yeah.
Like we don't have to price gouge our friends. We have the ability to be like, hey man, here's a reasonable price. I paid $2,500 per showcase. Guess what? It's only gonna get more fucking expensive. It's really bad, but that's what people want to do. So
I remember, was it last year where they started telling people that they were gonna like kick them out, or was it the year before?
That was
People were paying stupid for showcase. Didn't someone pay like 5 or 10 grand for like 2 showcases or something?
Yeah, it happened.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But like, what do you expect?
Yeah,
And
you have to if you want it.
yeah, if you have the money, that's negligible. Like it doesn't matter. You either write it off as a business expense at the best case, or at the worst case, you have the kind of inventory where like $5,000 is like it's not a rounding error, but it's like it's a rounding error in a way.
Yeah.
We are getting into some interesting times though with that. Like the National is due to be in Chicago for 3 more years. From conversations I've been able to have with Al, who's the president of the National, and this is not breaking news, it's whatever. They're going to move on from Chicago. Like that's not shocking to people. Like they've outgrown that location. Chicago is amazing. I love that entire venue, that vibe, that area. I've been going there now for basically a decade. It's great. But they've outgrown it. That's not an insult. That is like, wow, this industry has come alive so much that it no longer can support this location. And I've heard rumors of where they want to go. I know what they're planning. Nothing's official, obviously, because it goes to a vote. But I hope that we continue to see this kind of growth where, like, one day the National is at, like, I don't even know what a major...
I mean, I don't think there's really that many, like, options, are there?
I would need to know, like, square footage-wise, but, like, how much cooler would it be if, like, the National was held in, like, Jerry World at AT&T Stadium?
That'd be cool. I just don't think that ever happened.
No, of course not, but, like...
Well, I think there's only like so many places that are big enough for being bigger than Chicago, right?
Well, it's not about the size. It's more about like the parameters. The parameters for this need to be like you have to have it be like a major destination. Like it can't be Charlotte. It can't be Des Moines, Iowa. It needs to be like Dallas, New York, LA, Chicago, San Diego. Like major markets where like not only do you have the flying ability to get into it, you have the hotels as well, which is equally as important. You can't have people be 10 miles away. You can have some people, but you need to have like people be able to walk there, people set up. You can't have it be like Cleveland again, where
that was that wasn't fun.
I already know for a fact, Kai, that I'm going to be sitting there on like the Thursday of the National, be like, I'm a fucking asshole. I should have just got the hotel next to the convention center and walked it. I was cheap and got an Uber for 2 miles away. But guess what? You know what the cost was? Like $125 a night. It was worth it.
Yeah, no, the Ubers won't even get close to how much the hotel is.
Well, also, not for nothing, the issue you run into is just like the amount of people. Like the National last year was attended by 100,000 people over 5 days. So that's 20,000 people per day. That many people leaving. You have to imagine there's 5,000 vendors, 7,500 vendors. Maybe five's probably closer, right? 75 is too much, but like people at the show to the very end leaving, a good amount. Like
yeah, I mean, there's just nothing that beats being able to like walk out of the Chicago venue and just like walk into your hotel.
I know.
Like it's so nice. That's why I'm like willing to pay the extra like $100 or $200 or whatever it is.
Yeah. But that's why you have one friend who has that, so you can just drop your stuff off and then you Uber back later at night. Which Kai, I'm gonna be spending 5 days, 6 days hanging out with you.
You're gonna be sleeping with me at that point.
I mean, that doesn't sound like the worst thing. Like, you can cuddle on the couch, but whatever. But
yeah, it should be a fun time.
Dude, it's gonna be incredible. Are you kidding me? Like
I know.
that even Cleveland last year, while it was like the biggest pain in the ass to do 75% of things, it was still a fun time.
Yeah.
Like
I had fun, and like that was like my worst national like whatever like
dude,
profit
we
wise.
were
Like,
left like 3 days in a row.
well, yeah, I went into the show like not doing much cards for the previous 6 months, so like I wasn't really in a good position to like have a good show. And I also set up the year prior, so I like went from like setting up to like having to walk with like very little stuff. So it kind of just was like the worst of everything. But I think this year will be a lot better.
Do you think you're more involved in cards now than you ever have been?
I would say so, yeah.
Like that's and you have 5.5 months to basically be at that same spot, if not better. You have Dallas in a month, which you'll be set up with me at. Like, and Mikey, that's basically national 1.0, which is hilarious. But we're in a good spot overall. I know that there's like a lot of like weird things going on in this industry. I'm not sure about you, but I have noticed a weird tick up of like schizophrenic people complaining about sports cards lately. And I don't know if I'm just like my reels are just becoming more suggested for because I keep watching them, or if we're just like in a real rabbit hole. But when you're, how do I say this correctly? Because it's gonna sound bad. I'm not a sports card collector. If I collect anything, it's game worn jerseys. They're cheaper and, frankly, in my opinion, cooler. I deal in sports cards because I love sports, and I've been doing it for quite a while. I don't know why I'm seeing so much schizophrenic sports card related content, though, and it's terrifying to me.
I mean, honestly, to me, it almost feels like a good thing because these people are like coming out of nowhere. Like, more people are obviously talking about cards, so like, I don't know if you can necessarily call it a bad thing.
It's only bad when like they just get off the rocker. Like I'm all for critical thinking and just in general. I think it's a great thing to like question everything. But I'm pretty sure these people think like lizard people control the universe from like the center of the earth. And while they're right, you know, they're missing a couple key points there from A to Z that they need to keep in mind.
Yeah, I mean, there's always been weird people in this hobby. Like, I don't know. There definitely has been. You're not wrong. There definitely has been more weird stuff lately, but it's always been a weird little group of people.
I think it started with, I mean, it didn't start with the Paul Skeens thing, but it really has ticked up since. I don't know if that's a coincidence or that was kind of what started my Instagram algorithm changing.
Well, I think that got a lot of like non-card people talking about cards, obviously.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense. But it's
the Orioles and Skeens and Living, like they all put it out on their social media. So I think a lot of like randoms to say like started talking about it, and they probably have no idea what they're talking about.
That's true. I saw a conspiracy that like not a conspiracy. This is actually
where are we going?
We're going all over the place. I didn't prep for this episode. Shockingly, I almost usually never do, but like we're just riffing tonight. I saw not a conspiracy, but like basically confirmed by PSA that like Lionel Messi's like not even signing his cards anymore. His like brother's doing it, and like that was an issue that had come up in the past.
I've never heard about that.
Dude, this is actually really bad. I wonder if I can find.
I did see.
There's like.
Was it Kendall that sent something about LeBron? Similar situation.
I don't know if it was Kendall who sent it, but like
that, like upper deck.
There was someone
their cards or something.
There was someone a while ago who made a pretty huge list of like Messi's autographs over time being written by his brother, and I'm lying. I don't remember who did it, but someone had like put like 20 years of work into this, like from these. No, I'm like 2002 to 2008. These are real. 2008 to 2012, fake. His brother signed. 2013, 15. These products real. I don't remember who it is, and that's really shitty. I wish I came more prepared for that, but like there is something, unfortunately, too. Oh, is it this person? I want to quickly look at this video before I post it on.
Well, you gotta think, like, if someone was gonna do that, I know we've seen it before with whoever, Dak Prescott and stuff. If someone was gonna do that, like Messi's pretty good candidate to do that. Like he's one of the most famous people in the world.
So apparently, I'm going to share my screen real quick. Apparently, this is a huge issue. This is true. This was in Dynasty as well.
Oh wow, the new Dynasty. That's crazy.
Yeah. So this is the video that Scott Triple B posted, or Sports Triple B. I'm sorry, I should say. He sent a Messi Dynasty patch auto to PSA. They could not confirm the authenticity of the autograph. That is what is on screen. This is Boston Card Hunters talking about it as well. This is a major issue. Like, a lot of people are not going to be aware of this, and even me talking about it now, I'm not as in tune with it as I should be. I should know better. I don't, but what do you think about it?
I have not even like heard of this. So I mean, the thing is, like, if PSA like rejected pack pulled cards, like something had to have tipped them off. Like, because most of the time they don't look into that. I don't really think on pack pulled stuff, do they?
Like, even right now, one ending in 6 hours at time of recording, $4,000, 59.50. This one's not sealed.
I was gonna say that's kind of weird. That one's popped out of the case.
That could even be the one that was sending the PSA for all you know. And the guy said, "I just want to get out of this card."
Yeah.
Not saying that's what happened, but you never know. Obviously, like, these are low or high 4-figure.
Wait, really quick. Didn't this come out last year?
This is 22-23, so this came out 2 years ago.
No, but it didn't like actually come out last year though. I could have swore this product came out last year. That's why I was really confused why it says 22-23.
Maybe.
Because that's kind of insane if they were like 2 years behind on soccer.
Excuse me. August 21st, 2024 is when this article came out.
Crazy. I know this isn't really relevant at all, but it just really surprised me.
Release date August 21st, 2024. So this product has been out for less than a year.
But isn't it weird that it's a 2022
Yes.
product?
Yes.
It's like basketball.
Dude, COVID's crazy, bro.
And the first year they ever made the box, yeah, COVID delayed us 2 years.
To be fair, this is a Topps issue. It's not even Panini, so I can't even make Panini for it, but like, yeah.
But
I'm good, bro. I mean, listen. If you can't confirm that your star athletes are signing products,
I mean, he's the best auto in the product, right?
yeah. Like,
I would think. I don't really know a lot about soccer, but
if it's not Messi, it's not Pele. He unfortunately is dead, and it's not going to be Ronaldo. So, actually, I don't even think Ronaldo's in this product.
is Pele even in it?
Oh, he's dead. So
When did he die though?
oh, Ronaldo is in this product. Okay.
Wait, I think that's other Ronaldo. I'm like 99% sure that's fake Ronaldo.
Well, it's not fake Ronaldo. He's
Well,
still-
other Ronaldo.
yeah, it is the other Ronaldo. So you are correct. It's not Cristiano Ronaldo.
Don't ask me how I know that, but
Pele also he died in 2022. So to be fair,
he
to be
could
fair,
technically have autos.
he could technically have an auto in this. Hang on. Checking the checklist real quick.
It's the
He's not in this product.
It's the mystery redemption.
That'd be a real
It says
mistake.
ashes.
God, hi. I thought I was supposed to say bad shit.
Oh man,
Pele does have dynasty autos. I've owned a couple.
that's from like other products, like from other.
It's
stores, though, right?
2016. Yeah, they're disgusting.
That's
Oh.
what baseball, I think.
To be
Yeah,
fair. Now there's been some cool
he was the Wemby before Wemby.
well, don't say stupid shit like that. Don't be that asshole. I mean, there's been some cool, like, weird players in Dynasty. Victor was in it obviously recently, but then
Will Ferrell's
like,
my favorite.
what?
Will Ferrell when he.
Oh
did
god,
that.
I want to own one of those so
I
bad.
want to too. I've always wanted one of those. The only thing, my gripe with those is the autos are like all smudged.
Yeah. I'm trying to think who else is like a weird one. I think John Elway and Dan Marino have some
yeah,
too.
yeah, you're right. I
Um,
think does Russell Wilson have one?
yes, he does. I've owned a couple.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of these like vertical ones. I don't know if I'm just weird, but I don't like it.
It kind of reminds me of like tribute baseball. So,
I don't hate the design. I just don't like that they're in Dynasty.
Yeah, the vertical ones are, they're
It
okay.
just like feels fake to me. Like I feel like Dynasty like it should be what it is.
I like the World Baseball Classic uniforms.
I
Obviously,
agree. Those are nice.
those just are dope. Hey, that's my listing. Who else is like a weird one? I think I pulled all the main ones.
I think we've hit most of them, right? Stroud doesn't have one, does he?
Oh, Shroud might have one.
I don't think he does he?
I know he has a first pitch one. So there's they got around a couple of weird players not having like RPAs. So I guess Shroud doesn't have one. I know that he had like a tops, maybe it was like series 1 or something like that. He had a first pitch card.
He has I think he has a duel with Wemby, right? In that Wemby box, I'm pretty sure.
Well, in the Wemby box, it's LeBron and him. It's
where he has one. Doesn't he have one?
Stroud and him. I don't know if Stroud.
Look up Wemby Stroud dual auto, or just auto or whatever.
There definitely is one.
I'm trying to remember what it's from.
It's from Merc. You're right. Nice. Yeah, that's. I mean.
Well, he has one in the regular tops too, apparently.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, but yeah, I thought for sure there was one in there. I just couldn't like see it in my head.
I mean, it's kind of strange, but like I guess they're both like Texas athletes, but also like
I think it was just like the two hyped up guys from last year.
Yeah, I know, but it's also like it's pretty stupid.
I think it's stupid too. Like, I'd much rather. It sounds dumb, but I'd rather just own a Wemby auto than a dual auto. Like,
God, you want to buy a massive sports card collection? Here we go. Let's see.
If that was a rolling case, I would buy it just for the case.
Did you ever buy your rolling case?
They're like out of production for like 2 more months. They have a new version, but I don't like it as much.
Why?
I mean, you can pull it up if you want. It just like isn't the same.
Is it Zion cases? Who is it?
Yeah, it's Zion cases. It's like it's more like boxy looking than yours. I like how yours looks like a fucking like gun case, and it's like
great.
It just like looks nicer in my opinion. It feels more sturdy too. Like the new one kind of looks like it's gonna break.
Oh, that's the backpack.
That's $200.
Yeah, that's pretty stupid.
That's
not even that nice.
It's just a backpack with a case inside of it.
Yeah, I could just do that with
I already do that to begin with.
Yeah, that's not that nice.
It's the bottom left.
The slab case titanium 4. Hey, Kai, it's available.
Yeah, no, I know. But like look at that third photo. I don't like how the wheels go up with the lid. Yours doesn't do that, does it?
No, it doesn't.
I don't like that for some reason.
I mean, to be fair, you're gonna get fucking poked with wheels.
Well, it's like, I mean, I don't really walk shows much anymore if I go to one, so it's not like it would really matter. I don't know. I'm probably gonna end up buying since my only option right now, but like, I'm holding out hope they restock the one you have.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, so I just looked at mine closer. It only has 2 wheels.
Oh, does it really?
Yeah,
Oh, so it's not like it doesn't have like the 4 suitcase wheels. It just has 2 and only goes forward, backward.
It has 2 wheels, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like yours better for some reason.
I mean, I don't blame you. This seems kind of annoying. Theoretically, you could have just cut off 2 wheels.
No, it wouldn't stand, would it?
Oh, shit, it wouldn't. Yeah, you're right.
How does yours stand? Are you sure you only have 2 wheels?
I'm going to check. Hang on.
There's no way. How does it stand?
We're checking.
Dave, you look tiny on this camera.
My room is huge.
Way to compensate.
Yeah, it's got 2 wheels.
How the fuck does yours stand up? It just rests on the bottom?
So, I see how it is.
We're engineers over here, as you can tell.
Yeah, I'm a smart person. So, it has this divot. The divot lines up with the wheel.
Gotcha.
That's it.
So yours is like a dumbed down version, but I like it better.
It's not over-engineered.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. I'm just not really. It's fine. I'll order it if I have to, but I definitely would prefer yours.
Can you go to eBay, honestly? Hang on.
Honestly, yeah, like a secondhand one or a knockoff or something.
It's Zion Goliath
There's
case.
probably one without the logo on it. Honestly, they probably order them from China.
Oh, dude, you can get it for like $40 then.
You didn't spell it right, but it's fine. Goliath.
Let's do that. Zion case.
I like how they charge you $30 more for the new rolling one on eBay.
Listen, man, people got to eat.
Oh.
Looks like they're actually not on eBay. The normal ones are. They actually still sell for a pretty penny.
Honestly, you could just type in like rolling card.
I
case.
literally was about to do that.
Okay, because it might not come up if it's like unlicensed, but it's the same thing. Yeah, like that's basically it, right?
This is literally it, Kai.
Or to the right, yeah, those Amazon ones.
Kai, this is literally the case.
Yeah, it's probably just doesn't say Zion on it, right?
The only thing, it has rolling wheels somewhere, but it doesn't. The photos don't show it.
That's
But that is basically this case for reference.
it looks the same, right?
This is Kai. That's the same case as Zion's.
Yeah,
This
that's
has-
the same one.
This has two wheels.
That's the same exact case, right? Is
Is
there no insert in it though?
I don't know. You buy this, you definitely get scammed. By the way, like this is like some like sweatshop in like
Oh man.
in China property right here.
Why is it so hard just to buy a rolling case these days?
You know what, Kai? I don't have a good answer for
I
you.
must have missed the window here.
This is 143. This is probably a little bit smaller than you'd want.
See, I want to get one that has the insert already made. Like, I don't want to have to pluck them out or whatever.
No, but I agree with you. It's kind of inconvenient. Case matrix aromatics. Oh, hang on.
How many different companies make these now? It's crazy.
How many AI companies are there for sports cards? There's at least fucking 3 of us.
Oh man.
I didn't even know the other 2 existed when I made mine. That is true, by the way. It's really bad. Nope, you don't have it.
Didn't they advertise one? No.
They didn't.
Oh.
Dude, it's so bad. Hang on. Oh, wait.
Wait, what's that?
This is. Oops.
Oh, that's just a tiny picture.
I think I found it for you, Kai. Well, no, Amazon
Wait,
Live.
That's not even the same thing.
That is, dude, Amazon's a dirty, dirty liar. Why would
Try
you do
clicking
that?
the words
I did.
like that.
I
Oh.
literally am.
Oh. What the fuck?
Yeah, this is really bad.
I
That's-
DM'd them on Instagram too, and they said like they don't have any for at least like 2 or 3 months.
Like, I understand why, because like these are oh
That looks intense.
yeah, this looks like you're gonna get murdered.
Looks like I have like 4 AK-47s going to Dallas.
I mean, not for nothing. Like, yeah, yeah, this is
like I'm really ready to loot some cards.
dude. This oh god, this thing will survive a nuclear bomb.
I mean, you've
I
had
love
that
my-
since I've like feel like I've known you almost.
I probably bought this. I wonder if I can even check my email and find it. I have owned this Ion case minimum.
I feel like I've
Pretty
never seen you at a show without that case before.
So before I would go to major, so this had to be pre-COVID. I'm thinking about it out loud. I used to walk shows with the backpack type case. It was a not a hand-me-down because he's not my brother, but like one of my friends who was in cards, who's still in and out of cards every now and again, had a Zion case. Like one of the strings on the backpack was loose or whatever, or like, there was like a very minor issue, had nothing to do with like the actual condition of the product. And they sent me a free one, so he gave me the crappy one for free because why not? I used that for like a year or two. And then I bought that Goliath case. So it had to be like 2018, 2019 when I bought that because it's lasted ever since. And other than like nicks and bumps it would get from flying and like some of like the inseam like beginning to like deteriorate, dude, this thing's like an 85% like original. It's pretty fucking good and there's no reason to replace it.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one seems like it's been through an actual war zone.
That shit went to Iraq.
That shit went to Iraq and did a second tour. He's got some Vietnam flashbacks in him right now. But I don't really get why this is so difficult because like
I feel like it's like I don't understand what would cause you to not have it in stock unless I'm just not educated enough on these cases.
I mean, I think not for nothing you could just buy the inseam. If you have the case, you could definitely just buy the.
But like, where do you buy it from? Like the insert. They don't just sell the insert.
I don't know. $44. Wait a second, Alibaba. Here we go,
dude. If that's the actual case, that's hilarious. I'll literally order it if that's the real one.
Customized logo, customized packaging, graphic customization. Kai, you run against. We sell fans and Zion cases at our booth. We make so much fucking money.
We sell them for $45.
$45, $450, man. Inflation's crazy.
There's none on the market available.
Contact supplier. Here we go.
I'm gonna drive a U-Haul there filled with these.
You think I'm kidding, but like, first off, these would definitely sell, by the way.
Probably, yeah.
No, these would sell. Like, you'd have to either figure out how to get the inseam for them. This one kind of has it. This is $90. I can get how many? Wait, what the fuck? How many pieces do I need? 9.9 million?
What do you look? Oh, I didn't even see that. Jesus. Well, if you order however many the right one says, it's only $50.
More than 10 million?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gets here by April 22nd, too.
Perfect.
All right, I'm convinced. This is how I make my money at the National. I'm just
gonna buy all our cards and buy these.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna. This is how you 100x your money. You buy these instead. You get a booth at the National just to sell these. You do knock off Zion cases.
Honestly,
you think I'm kidding?
We don't even knock them off. We put Zion case on it.
But we put like our friend Zion on them.
Just a picture of a black dude.
He's our friend. It's okay. But these definitely are beat the shit. A sample price of $60. Hang on. I think we figured out our next great investment. It's gonna cancel that, not show my screen anymore. If it worked for MPP with Japanese baseball, buying knockoff Zion cases is the new way forward.
I mean, who would have thought it'd be so hard for me to pay for a $200 card case? Like,
it's probably closer to like $300, not for nothing.
Yeah, like I just want a case.
I know. Well, you got a month to figure it out at this rate.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm honestly not even like worried about it for Dallas because I'm gonna be setting up. Like, I want it for the National.
How do you usually bring your cards to a show?
Usually in a small 3-row Zion inside of either my suitcase or my backpack.
Okay, so it doesn't. It's annoying, but like you could get away with it. I can
get away with it, yeah. I would just much rather do what you kind of do and bring the carry-on Zion rolling case and then my backpack with like my clothes, my laptop, and stuff.
Yeah, literally, like that has become.
I don't even check the bag or anything, so it's like that's
I will never.
Maybe the National. I feel like I might want a couple extra clothes and stuff. It's a long week. I don't know.
I've packed for like when I stayed in Burbank for a week with my wife after the show. I was there for 7 days. I packed all my clothes in a backpack.
Yeah, now, I mean, I could definitely do it, but
now to be fair, I packed t-shirts and like shorts.
Yeah,
and like I didn't pack anything super nice, but I got away with doing it for a week. So
yeah.
Worst case, also not for nothing. You just go to Walmart and buy like white t-shirts for like just $4. That's the trick. Make sure you follow me for clothing advice. I totally know what I'm doing.
We gotta sell deodorant. We can sell a little goodie bag of everything.
A mystery box. We sell a repack. That's it.
A mystery repack, but it's not a mystery at all.
It's not a sports card repack. It's a sports card accessory repack. The floor is toothpaste. The ceiling
floor
is
not getting kicked out.
No, Kai, I figured it out. Floor, toothpaste, middle hit, deodorant, case hit, literally a case. It's a Zion case we buy as knockoff. We charge $200. No, we charge $100.
$2,000.
Well, no, we're not. We're getting into the flamethrower or Nebula, whatever they're called. I don't give a shit.
You mean the first round draft picks or whatever?
That's my thing, Kai. That's my grift. What was I gonna say? $100. We do 100 of these, or we do the math where it makes sense. But you only have 10 Zion cases, and you strategically put them in, so we win them back, and then we do it again. Welcome to our grift.
Money glitch.
Yeah, I've taken notes from my favorite repackers on how to do things.
Yeah.
Yeah, not saying which one. It's all of them. All right, I've done enough stupid things here. Anything you actually want to talk through? This is the best when we just fucking riff for now.
Not really. If anyone has a Zion Goliath case, hit me up. I'm paying 90% comps. So
Kai, I have 10 of them coming in for $300. Best I can do for you, man. $100 for one. Last cop is $250, man. I'll give you some meat on the bone.
Yeah, I think people are shilling them. It's kind of annoying.
Oh yeah, man. I hate when that happens. It's just like the Trae Young market. It's all shilled. It's fake.
You know, I think that's actually kind of fixed itself.
Yeah, because no one's buying Trae Young anymore.
Fair.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Listening next week. I'll have the semblance of a plan on how to
Next
talk
week,
through
Dave's background will be 55 rip-off Zion cases.
Just 55? Dude, you assume Alabama can get here in a week. I'd be fucking impressed. I'll see you in 3 months when I forget about this stupid idea.
Yeah.
I think you guys for watching, listening. Next week, that.